If you're trying to get into social media management, trying to find a hustle that is lucrative and consistent, and want to know the best way to making money online, stick around. This video is for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Devin. I'm a small town girl with big town hair and I like to travel. And my channel is dedicated to giving you tips so that you can have this exact same lifestyle. I don't do anything special. I don't do anything amazing. And that's why I want you to know how to do it so that you can do it too. I'm all about sharing information. If that's what you want, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because I'm not going to lie. My consistency has suffered in the past. But I feel like with this new schedule of one video a week on Sundays, I will be able to maintain that schedule. So hit the notification bell so you know when I drop videos. This is Social Media Management 101. Welcome to class, folks. So if you're one of the many millennials like myself, although if I'm being honest, I'm not a millennial. I was born decades before that, but you can tell because of my face. If you are one of those people who doesn't know how people like myself are able to make money offline, I want to explain one of the best ways that you can make money offline without any experience. With zero experience, you can get a lucrative career working online. Before we go any further, let me explain to you what a social media manager is and what they do. Social media managers are the voice of the company, client, or personality to their audience. Social media managers are in charge of a lot of things, but the main breakdown, they're in charge of all the interactions that your client has with their audience. So whether that's sharing a story, liking a post, engaging with influencers, commenting on a post, following your followers, finding influencers, all of that is what a social media manager does. Now, you don't have to know all of those things to get started because the very easy, basic, and simplest form of social media management is what we're going to talk about today. That is what you can start right now. You can look at this video, get some information, and then next week, start finding clients. It's literally that easy. Right hand to the man, it's so easy. Take, for example, your graphic designer. You get your graphic designing job, you make your little doodle, it's cute or whatever, and then you send it, and then you have to go back and fish and find new clients. The best part about social media management is it's just an income that you get every month. So companies will pay $300, $500, $1,000 for you to manage their social media platforms, and all you're doing is scheduling their content and making sure their content is up to date and that they're engaging with their audience because they don't have time for that. It's an excellent way to start making money online and to be a digital nomad because then that gives you the opportunity to travel. And the goal here, the name of the game, is to travel the world and make money. So the first thing that you need to know if you want to be a social media manager, what are the platforms? There are 5 basic platforms that personalities, clients, companies will use in order to monetize and engage with their audience. And those platforms are Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my new hoe, TikTok. Instagram is all about aesthetics. Really vibrant things that are eye-catching and very poppy and not sharing too much information. There is a micro-blogging sphere to it, but the main goal of Instagram is aesthetic. Facebook is the oldie, but good. Facebook is awesome because most people are on Facebook, but the problem with Facebook is that their reach has suffered because they're very popular now. But one thing that Facebook is good at is that little share button. You can get people to share your content. Your reach is astronomical because there's so many people on the platform. The third social media platform is Twitter. Twitter is also pretty aged, pretty old, and it is highly saturated, which means there's a lot of people on the platform, so that suffers with the reach. So it's not the best as far as reach, but if you need to have something that where you're constantly pushing on information, is an excellent tool for you. LinkedIn is basically business Facebook. So LinkedIn is for mainly B2B interaction, which is business to business, girl. You can look at. And it's used as a way for professionals to network in a social media setting. So it has many of the same capabilities that you have on Facebook, except it has a very professional kind of setting. The new girl on the block, TikTok. TikTok is really great because it's new and you want to capture your audience now because it's a new platform. You can only share no more than 1 minute of a video clip dancing, information, lip syncing, doing a monologue. You can do whatever you want on TikTok, but it's a video platform only with a tiny portion of it text in your description box. And yes, Snapchat exists, Pinterest exists, there's a lot of Reddit exists, there's a lot of other social media platforms that we can talk about, but today I'm only going to focus on those 5 because again, this is meant for people who have no experience and are trying to get into the social media management realm. If you want to know more about how to use Reddit and how to use Pinterest or Discord in order to populate or converse with your audience, that will be housed in a separate video, which I'll link later at some time in the future, not sure when. So the first thing you need to know in order to get started is how these social medias work. There's so many videos on the internet or blogs or whatever that you can watch to get this information. I'm literally going to try to give you all of the information, how these 5 social media platforms work in the next 50 seconds. Ready? That was hard. The second thing you need to make sure you can do if you want to be a social media manager is write captions or copywriting. A social media manager has the ability to connect with people that they don't know from the perspective of their client. Many people can get really hung up on how to write for the client, what to write, what the words to use, but it's not even that serious. All you have to do is find someone who does what your client does, read what's working for them, and model success. Writing captions is both the hardest and the easiest part of the job, honestly. You just have to make sure that you can figure out what the voice is of your client and then write in that way. Another pro tip that I want to give to you is make some dummy accounts. You can take classes, you can watch videos, you can read blogs, you can read books, you can do all the things that you can do, but it's about practice. So make some dummy accounts on all your platforms and see what works. Once you start doing things and practicing, then you'll know how to get success and you can know what actually works and what you can do. And the third thing that you need to know if you want to get started as a social media manager is you need to either know how to create graphics or know how to find someone to create graphics. Graphics are key. You want to make sure that your designs for your client always have a look, always have a culture. Honestly, I just learned graphic design in a month and then I tweak it as clients need it and it's worked out well. My method is always to learn what I can learn rather than give money to someone else. That doesn't make sense to me, but I know some people don't like the work of learning how to do something and it may be easy to just outsource it. So if you go on things like Fiverr, Musap, or Upwork, there are a ton of people relatively cheap that will do graphic design work for you. It might not be that bad to outsource it, but if you want to learn it, there are so many tools online, and I'll do another video for that. The last, and I think the most important thing about being a social media manager, one thing that most people forget to learn or forget to research or forget to talk about, is that you have to know how to post on all of these platforms. But it doesn't matter if you have the most compelling image and an amazing copy. Your copy is just beautiful. And the creative, the graphics are amazing. If you don't know when to post and when your audience is looking for your stuff, you're wasting your time. A post that you post on Facebook is different from a post that you put on Twitter, which is different from a post that you put on TikTok, which is different from a post that you put on LinkedIn, which is different from a post that you put on Instagram. But once you figure that out and once you know how to post, where to post, what types of posts, you're in the clear. Super easy. All you need to know is how the platforms work, how to write captions, how to make graphics, and how to post. If you know all those things, you can become a social media manager. Yeah, you're not going to start off with a $1,000 job. I mean, you might, and that'd be great, but it's highly unlikely that you'll start off with $1,000 doing this. But if you can get 3 companies that'll pay you $300 a month, you're already almost at $1,000 and you don't have to post or do that much. This is why I say being a social media manager is the most lucrative way to make money online full stop. I stand by that. I think it's the easiest and most lucrative way to make money online because it's constant. But again, the very minimum is just creating content, creating graphics, creating copy, or the actual language in the post and posting. That's all it takes to be a social media manager. And that's why I'm telling people, like, God, I just wish everyone would watch my videos because I'm telling you, you can make money online. Like, it's so dumb easy. And it's not even, and like people want to make it hard. People want to be like, oh, well, no, just do it. It's like Nike out here, like legit. That's all I have to say about how you can become a social media manager. I just think there's a lot of people who want to be digital nomads but have no idea where to start. And I want to make sure that I give you at least the first step to how you can start. This is an excellent opportunity, an excellent time to start diving into social media management. And every company in the world needs to be on social media. And if they're not on social media, you can get them on social media. And if they are on social media, you can work for them. When you think about all of the people that are on the internet, all you need is like 7 clients. That's it. 7 people. My hope is that you can join me. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or ask me. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to help. I really want everyone to live this life because, like, I love it. I think living around the world has been the best thing that I've ever done in my life. So if you want to learn more, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.